3-minute maths, and this is all about surds, and this is part of the playlist on surds. And in the previous video we looked at introducing as to why we actually use surds and the 2 key rules that you need to remember. In this particular video I'm going to look at 2 questions that have come up from GCSE or high school grade maths relating to surds, and they fall into the same sort of idea. The first thing is it'll say to express, okay, and the actual question is root 45, okay, and they want you to express that in the form k root, what's the question, 5. Okay, and what it actually says is that where k is an integer, okay, in other words, a whole number. Okay, well, in the previous video we looked at the rules of surds, and one of the rules that I gave is that this square root of 45 is exactly the same as saying 2 numbers multiplied together and their squares making 45. That seems a little bit complicated, doesn't it? What I mean by that is that that square root of 45 is the same as saying root 9 multiplied by root 5. Okay, well, root 9 is actually a square number, and the square root of 9 is 3. So in order to answer that question, I can just write 3 root 5, and that's exactly the same as saying the square root of 45, and if we're expressing it with a whole number, an integer, we can express it as 3 root 5. Hope that's okay for you. Okay, the second example I'm going to give to you is very similar. I won't write it all out, but it's root 48. Okay, well, root 48, what you're looking for is for a square number that's inside this number, because you're trying to create this, and 9 is a square number. So if we look at that, it would actually be something like 15 times something, or in this particular case it's 16 times something, where 16 is the square number. So I've got square root 16 multiplied by the square root of 3, because 16 times 3 is 48. Okay, so the square root of 16 is 4, okay, and then we've got root 3. So expressing 48 in the form k root something is going to be 4 root 3. I hope that's been okay for you. This is 3-minute maths. I've got 12 seconds to go. I'll look forward to seeing you inside the next video. Please subscribe to the site. That's it.